In this video, I'm going to show you how to pick up the stitches from a provisional crochet cast on. So I have this little swatch here, and the pink is the provisional crochet cast on. So you begin by picking out the stitches of the little chain that you crocheted on the end of your cast on. And it does help to use your needle tip to pull the tail through that first stitch, and then the rest should unravel pretty easily. So unravel it until you get to your work, and you can see this is what it looks like. And you have this little loop here from your crochet cast on, and I'm going to pull up on the, I'm going to pinch the tail and that loop together and pull them up to open up the stitch that I need to put the needle in. So while I'm pulling up, you can see it's pulled up the stitch right here. I'm going to put my needle in behind the right leg of that stitch, and then carefully pull the cast on to pop it out of that stitch. So now I have one of my knit stitches on the needle, and on the cast on I have the tail and another loop sticking up here. So I'm going to grab that loop and I'm going to grab the tail and pull them up. And the only reason I do that is because it makes it easier to put the needle into the next stitch. When you pull, if you don't pull up on them, it's kind of hard to see where to put the needle. See that? It all just kind of collapses down on itself. So grab the tail and the loop of the cast on, pull up on them, and it opens up that stitch so you can see it. Put your needle in behind the right leg and pull out that stitch. And then you do it again. You grab the tail and the loop of the cast on, pull up on them, insert the needle behind the stitch. I'm going to work across this, doing the same thing, stitch after stitch, until I get to the end. Now, if you've done your crochet cast on in the middle of a row, like for example, in the scale graw pattern, one of the knit-alongs in the knit-along club, it has you use the crochet cast on in the underarm, which is in the middle of a row. You may have a half a stitch at the beginning and a half a stitch at the end, which I am going to show you here. Okay, I'm up to my last stitch, really my next to last stitch. I'm going to pull up on it. So let me back up and show you what I've got here. So this is what it looks like toward the end. This is the tail of my cast on. This is the other tail and the loop. I'm going to pull up and insert my needle into that last stitch just like we've been doing, and carefully pull that out. Now I have one wonky looking stitch left here on the end. You definitely want to pick that up, put that on your needle, and pull your waste yarn out. So I had 10 stitches and on my little swatch here, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stitches on my needle. So that's exactly what I want. Now this last stitch looks a little wonky, and that's because you're really picking up the bottom of the knit stitch, because we knit it in this direction from here up, but we're picking up the bottom of these cast on stitches. So that means we're going to have a half stitch at this end. And if you cast on them in the middle of the row, like I was just talking about, you may have a half stitch on this end too, which would give you an extra stitch in on your needles. And if that's the case, just drop off this beginning stitch off the other end of your needle so that you have the right number of stitches. Now you can move your stitches either depending on whether you're working in the round or back and forth. You would either just turn and work back down these stitches, or you may go to the other end and work down this direction, but that should be evident or explained in the pattern that you're using.